I'm hearing another hole.
Yep, getting down in another one. Started pouring down rain, so we're kind of wet, but we're drying out now. The sun's come out. But it was pouring down rain a while ago, but we started into another one. We hit a broken sign here. You can see it was reverse painted, and unfortunately we didn't get enough to see what it was. We got some other pieces of it here, but they're just fragments. But anyway, we hit a hand-blown extract bottle, hit a piece of art pottery there, like a flower planter or something. Would have been pretty. Green on the inside, piece of copper. We were hoping it had something on it, but it don't look like it's printed or anything. But anyhow, we're down in here about 4.5 feet, and we're working on what looks like another sign. I don't think it's got anything on it. At least we can't see anything yet, so I don't know if you can see it. Man, that fly is biting me. So anyway, I'm gonna get down here and see it. You might not be able to see it, but there's something right here. Oh, you know what? That's a straight razor. Look at that.
It sure is.
That was an old straight razor. It's all rusted, but celluloid, black celluloid. All right, let's see what we got here. There's a bunch of broken windows and stuff. There's a piece of old ironstone china. So, and we don't have much room in this hole because there's big concrete foundations here, and it's about 1.5 feet thick. We just didn't want to try to break that up, so we're just trying to dig this hole best we can. Well, that's pretty good size, Paul. It's a little bigger than I thought it was. But it's beveled glass, so it must have been a sign or something at one time. I just had painting on it. It's all wore off, but I'm gonna probably have to get that with a big shovel because it's still going. There might be the edge of it. Well, let's see. Let's keep the camera rolling if I can get this out of here. Should have that one little shovel. Oh, there was a... I'm not sure what they... Oh, it's a dog. I think. Yeah, it's a dog.
Is it whole?
No, it's broken off.
Oh, cool.
But it looks like that back is whole. I'm not sure. Its legs are
broken. Cool.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the deal was with that. That little dog. Oh, there's a big chunk of iron right here. There's a whiskey bottle, hand blown.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get that big shovel and crack into that a little bit. Let me see if I can get some of this overburden out of the way here. Okay, there, I got that thing out. Go at it with this shovel. All right. Okay, there's all kinds of weird stuff in there. Another piece of metal. I guess we better watch and see what that stuff is. Yeah, that thing's about 8 inches wide. Let me see if it... Piece of metal at the bottom. Well, boy, I tell you something. You gotta try to be careful, you know, because I don't want to chip it or break it. If something is a hole, it's still going though. Yeah, I can't see any printing on it. But you never know.
No, it's antique bottles.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
You know what? You'd be surprised.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Man, I'd be scared. I'd almost, if you guys put any kind of support board or anything? Like...
No, not unless we're real deep.
Yeah, these aren't too deep.
I'll tell you what, my grandpa used to have so much old stuff, man.
Really?
I still got all those World War II guns.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got some that he brought back. And he's got twin ones in a case. And I don't know how he got them, but he brought them back. And I know that they're worth $1.50. I've had a lot of money offered for them, but I just
Oh, is it whole?
I can't sell them. They're, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
got
what you
two
mean.
lawsuits coming because I got hit by a CWLP truck. Broke
Really?
48 bones.
Yeah.
48 bones.
Oh, man.
All my ribs, ruptured my spleen, so I had lung contusions. My lungs just filled up with blood.
Wow. Boy, you're blessed to be alive.
Look what Dad
All
just
right.
pulled out.
Well, we had a guy coming by, so we had to interrupt here, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it's actually etched on the back of it. This is the top of it. You can't see it, but I'm going to turn it over, and I'll tell you what it says. It says, Moorline's Fine Beers on Draft. Let's see.
All right.
Or on draft, fine beers. No, it goes like this. We're looking at the back of it, but it's cut etched into it.
It sure is.
And it's an early beveled
aqua glass
sign. Look at that.
For a bar or saloon.
Yeah, we'll clean it up. You can't see it, I'm sure, but maybe if I put it in the sun.
Yeah, put it in the sun.
Put it in the sun, it might show up a little bit better.
I can see it now.
We're all muddy and wet, but you can barely see it there. It's got one little chip up here on top.
That is a great find.
Look at that. Isn't that something, Paul?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest glass ones I've seen.
Moorline's Fine Beers on Draft.
On draft.
And Moorline's out of the Christian Moreland Brewing Company out of Cincinnati.
Oh,
and then
cool.
Moorline's is stoneware bottles. You know, you dig
Yeah.
once in a while. That's got the naked babies on it and everything.
Oh, that is great.
Isn't that awesome? That's pre-pro. That's probably, well, you've seen the stuff coming out with it. It's hand blown.
Yeah.
It's early 1900s, so that sign's probably 1890s. But see, we hit this sign also. We don't know what that one was. It had gold. This one probably originally had gold or paint on it, and it's all come off. It was not in here either, but wow, isn't that neat? There's our little doggy come out right next to it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the significance of that is, but hey, there's a straight razor, so something's going on here.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Woohoo!
All right.
Yeah, nice find there. We'll clean it all up and it'll look a little bit better, so.
Yeah.
All right, man. Here we go, Paul.
Okay, well, let's see what else we can find.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You want to dig them, man?
No, go ahead. Here, I'm filming you. You're
Okay. We got 3 bottles. Oh, there's another one way up here. I didn't see right where that sign was, but right down on the very bottom. We hit the bottom, but we got 3 bottles showing down there. So let's pull them out together. See what we got here. Probably slicks, but uh-oh, there's another one. No, that one broke. All right, first one looks like a slick drugstore bottle. Well, it's got some kind of floaters in it. Yep. Floaters.
Ooh, some yellow.
Some yellow floaters. That's Rex. It's about the same age as stuff we hit in our dump in there.
Yeah.
Sweat in my eyes there. Okay. Let's go for number 2 here. See what it is. Oh, it's broke. Look like a ammonia bottle. Boy, oh, about fall in. There's a lot of seeds down there. IG company, ammonia. Yeah, show them, pile all them seeds.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that something? Okay, this thing looks like a... Oh, you know what? That might be a lamp. It's a broken lamp. Darn. Base is broken off, but it was an old lamp. Yeah. Nice, fancy.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. It's like kind of like a drip edge around it. Broken off the base, but yeah, it just broke off. We might find the base.
Yeah.
Got a chip there, but I'll hand that up to you. All right, bottle number 3. Okay. Looks like amber, round like a beer or something maybe. And it's right on the bottom. See if I can wiggle it out of there. A couple bricks right by it. Now there's something else there. I'm gonna have to put my foot down there if I can. Well, we didn't open this hole up because it was pouring down rain. And
Yeah, and it's not enough room to
not
open
very
it up.
much room. It's a small hole and then concrete. Well, here it comes. I think it's a whiskey. Get it out of there. Ugh. No, it's a beer. Oh, it's a slick. Man, look at that applied lip on that
Nothing
thing.
on it. Wow.
Oh, wish I would have been one of them moor lines.
I know.
Yeah, nice old 1880s or 90s blob beer. On the bottom. Well, that's it. That's the bottom. An old clay hard bottom. Is that another bottle in there? Let's see. Something right there. Uh-oh. That looks like a bitters panel there, bro. Yep. Yep.
It was a bitters.
Yeah, probably a Dr. Harder's Wild Cherry
Yeah,
bitters.
big size, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, here comes one more bottle. Looks like a slick too. Nice old paneled medicine bottle.
Yep.
Hand blown. Okay, let me see if there's anything else there. Boy, get my feet in here. Oh man, now I'm comfortable. Now you won't be able to get me out of here, I'm afraid.
All good, as long as you keep finding
Hey,
bottles.
There is another one there. Oh, two more.
All
You sure
right.
you don't want to hear both some of
No,
these
I
out?
can't quite see them.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Wait.
it's.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an ammonia bottle. You ain't missing that. Still got some of the ammonia. All right. Well, look at all the seeds on it.
Oh, wow.
Wiping that off. Yeah, it's still got some of the dried ammonia in there. Yeah, I think it's got the IG Company triangle on the bottom, hand blown. All right, let's see what else we got in there. Yeah, it's quite a bit right on the bottom. Let's see what this one is. This one looks like a... Oh, it's another ammonia.
It's another ammonia.
Boy, oh boy.
Clear one?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well,
It might be. Purple, might be aqua.
yeah.
I'm not sure. You're doing some cleaning or disinfecting or something. Oh, there's a wee bottle there, a little cylinder. Come on. Oh, and it's a slick.
Nothing on it.
Them little Harlem oil bottles.
Yep.
They find you. Oh, now you're finding bottles, huh?
Oh, we're finding,
Starting
man.
to.
Told you, good luck.
We're in the glory
Thank
now.
you.
You brought us good luck.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, here comes another ammonia. Wait, this is something different. Oh, and it's a slick. Yep. A little hand blown paneled medicine or extract. Well, y'all are getting a good feel for this. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, wow. Another.
TG Co, whatever that means. Another ammonia.
Okay.
Man, oh man, oh man. Kept disinfected or something, didn't they?
Yeah.
Here comes another little bottle. This looks like a mustard. Well, this is a story of digging. Most of the bottles. Hey, this is embossed.
Hey, it's embossed.
Yeah. Charles Golden, New York, prepared mustard. All right.
All right.
Something anyway. At least it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
None genuine without something or I don't know, something like that. Yeah.
All right.
Charles Golden mustard. Woohoo. And we're going to clean this out here right away, make sure, but I'm on the bottom right down there. We gotta make sure we get everything in this one. Oh, there's another little bottle up bottom there. Might be able to see that one there. Might knock in some stuff. Oh, it's amber. Looks like it's slick. But I was saying, you know, hey, it's embossed. Allaire Woodward & Company, Peoria.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot better than a slick.
It sure is.
Yay. We're so used to digging slicks, aren't we, Paul?
Yeah.
Or Woodward. But no, they can't all be good, you know, but thankfully we got that sign. That was our find of the day here.
That was a great find.
Yeah, so anything else is just bonus. Let's see. All right, one more bottle. There's something right down there on that bottom. Another one of them ammonia bottles. I might have to dig this out and then we'll come back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig it out.
Okay.
We'll come. And Paul's turning the hole. I just got out and need a break. It's hard to get me out of them holes, man. That's fun. Oh, excuse me. I just hit some. Oh, this thing. Just hit this. It's a Stinson and Peacock Buffalo. This little amber hand-blown shoe polish boot blacking bottle, and a drugstore. Got a real nice Chester Bowles Pharmacist from Springfield. It's a fairly scarce one.
Another mustard.
Oh, is there? One's got the patent date on the bottom, like 1892, I believe. Paul said he's got maybe a mustard down there.
Nothing on
Oh, it's slick, but hey, it'll purple, won't it?
Yeah, it's clear, I think.
Yeah. All right, nice old mustard, 1880s or 90s. Yeah. Now our pile's growing here, and we took some back already. All right. And you can see, well, right over here up Paul's shoulder, this is all concrete, about 1.5 feet thick. And it was bad. I tried chopping it in there, but we decided just to dig it, what we had here, and since it's a small hole anyway. He's got another. It's a slick. All right, little oval drugstore bottle, hand blown. Anyway, we want to thank all of you for watching, and well, we've had a fun day. It's been a wet day, hasn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
So this is our third Privy all the way down to the bottom, and we had a couple others that we got lined up that we're going deep, and we're going to save those. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. We got some good prospects. Whew. But I just recently bought a couple collections, so I've been busy trying to get those all on eBay and get my money back on some of them. You know, I mean, you got to do that business. But get some more videos coming out. Hey,
embossed Heinz. It's a miniature.
Is it?
It's a little small
cool
rectangular Heinz.
A little sample Heinz bottle.
It actually says Pittsburgh, USA, H.J. Heinz. That is actually
isn't that cute?
really cute bottle.
Oh, that's neat, Paul. I like it.
I've not seen that either.
Yeah, H.J. Heinz Company. Look at that, Pittsburgh. Sweet little bottle.
Yes.
It's even got the little slope shoulders on it, like
It does, like the big bottles.
like
do.
the big ones. Yeah. It's like
Ow.
Ooh, did you get cut?
Yeah,
Oh shoot. Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, it's just like the big size horseradish bottles. So, all right. You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. Yeah, once in a while.
I was overdue for one.
Yep. Take one for the team there. These little cramped holes. Well, we could have dug it outside the wall, but that's actually the wall. You can't see it. It's over here at Paul's left, but that's actually the wood wall. There you'll see it right away. You can see the clay here. That's outside of it. We got a wall right here back behind him where he's sitting. It's a wood liner. And this one was only down about 6 feet, maybe 7 feet to the bottom, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got right in between your finger.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh.
I don't think it's too bad. I think it'll seal up.
Well, I can come down if you want. But yeah, it's kind of messy out here. You can see the ground, it's icky. Got a pretty good torrential downpour here for a while.
There's a little Bromo.
Hey, is it?
Yeah.
A Bromo. At least we got a cobalt today. We haven't we ain't got much color, do we? But a little hand-blown Bromo seltzer bottle. That stuff had to be good, man. You find them everywhere. Go down to New Orleans, we dig them. Go up north, we dig them. Go out east, we dig them. All over the Midwest here. It's pretty cool. Bromo seltzer. Hey, we got some decent music, sounds like over here. I apologize for the camera work here.
Broken ammonia. It looks like it's embossed.
Oh.
Oh, it was a Lydia Pinkham's.
Lydia, oh.
It looked like ammonia.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Lydia Pinkham's. Well, you let me know if you need me to come down. Here, I just got out of the hole. You notice how that is? Old Digger Dad, you know, he just gets out of the hole. Paul just gets in there and starts pulling some out, and Dad wants to come in. Well, for those of you that don't know how we do it, we dig together, so it doesn't really matter who's in the hole pulling bottles out. We just like to be fair. If it's fun, he wants to come down, or when Shelley or whoever, you know, we try to take turns with that, but we divide it all up anyway. So like we get everything together, and anything like that is worth like $1,000 or more, we sell that and split it. And like a lot of cases, like today we got that sign, which is pretty cool. That's worth some bucks, so we'll probably just split that one since we don't have a whole lot of other good stuff. But that's just how we've always done it. Always works out good, whether we're with somebody else or whatever. But it always is congenial if you're digging with people that are decent. Then when we dig in the dump, we dig our own stuff and we just keep what we dig. And that's true, like if we invite somebody to come, you keep what you dig, you know. Figure, hey, you earn it. God has blessed us, man. We find so much cool stuff, and a lot of this stuff that, you know, I list on eBay, you know, it's stuff I bought, but I'm also selling a lot out of my collection that I've had for some of it for 30, 40 years, man, you know, so I'm trying to sell a lot of stuff. But hey, what's that one?
Special grade sewing machine oil.
And thank you for staying to the very end here to see what we got for the day. We had a good fun day. Got some rain, we got wet, but and then it got hot. But Paul and I persisted, and we were able to dig 3 deeper privies all the way down to the bottom, and we got a couple more lined up. So we have a couple good permissions and a couple holes ready to go. So we hope to get back real soon. We'll keep you posted on that. So we'll show what we got here. We'll start out with the 5 drugstore bottles that we dug, and they're all different. So that was kind of exciting for us. And the first one is a Hoy and James Druggist from East Side Square, Springfield, Illinois. It's got a nice monogram on there inside a wreath, and that's probably a late 1890s drugstore bottle. Real nice one. This one, Chester Balls Pharmacist, Springfield. It's got an 1892 patent date on the bottom. No, it's an 1890s drugstore bottle. One you don't see very often. Okay, and then a Bauman Brothers Prescription Druggist, Springfield, Illinois. Okay. You're wondering what that noise is over here. That's Bay. Yep, she's getting her a drink of water, aren't you, girl? Yes. She's doing real good, so she just wanted to say hi to everybody. Hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah, she's a good girl, so yeah, she's getting your drink of water. Okay, I'm gonna get back to talking here. All right, and then other Bauman Brothers, only this one's different. Bauman Brothers Druggist, Springfield, Illinois. Kind of a large oval. All right, and she's wanting to go outside, don't you? Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back. Had to let the doggy out. She had to go outside. And this was our best drugstore bottle, a Diller's Drugstore, the Old Reliable, Springfield, Illinois. That one also has an 1892 patent date on the bottom. And that's a real scarce one, nice big one there. And as I mentioned maybe when we were digging, this bottle was probably from Isaac Diller. And his father, Roland W. Diller, was one of the first drugstores in Springfield, right downtown. and Roland was a personal friend of Abraham Lincoln, and Lincoln would go into the drugstore there, and Uncle Raleigh, I think they called him. But it's interesting because during the Civil War, after Lincoln had been elected president and left Springfield, he was real depressed. It was early in the war, and the Union Army was getting beat, and Lincoln had a visit from his old friend Roland Diller from Springfield. And he said that it was one of the more memorable things during his presidency when he got that visit, and it really cheered him up. But I always think about that when I see one of these bottles. There's a lot of history behind them. Alright, Keesby and Madison, this pretty blue one from Ambler, Pennsylvania. It had like a medicine in that. This is a cute little bottle. Maybe that's why Bay was over here. It's a, well, I don't know, I guess it's a bulldog or something. It's got his bottom of his feet broke off, but if you look at the back of it, it was flat. It was made like that. Got like a number there. I'm not sure exactly what it was. You know, whether the back was attached to something else or whether that was just mounted on something. The little hole there looks like it's at an angle. But anyhow, that was kind of cute. It was in 1890s stuff there that we dug, so I thought that was kind of interesting. Old sewing machine oil bottle. Special grade sewing machine oil. Will not corrode, will not gum. It's an 1890s hand blown bottle. And going back as far as values of these, most of these drugstore bottles are worth, you know, $20 to $25 a piece. The Dillers would be worth considerable more because it's very rare and the history of it. So that bottle will be worth quite a bit. I think I've got one of these, but I don't know if I've got that size, so I might keep that one. The Keesby and Madison's about $25. Sewing machine oil is probably about $20. Oh, this bottle, you can't see it very well, but it's embossed right here near the shoulder. Allaire Woodward and Company, Peoria, Illinois. A little amber medicine bottle. They ran a big pharmaceutical supply company up there, and that's from 1890s, and it's about a $20 bottle. Pair of little bromo seltzers, hand blown. They're always pretty. Nice to see those, about $5 a piece. There's a little sample bottle, Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney Cure from Binghamton, New York. And it was an 1890s bottle. And they gave these away to get people to buy the larger bottles of Swamp Root. Came in a couple other larger sizes. And that's a $20 bottle. This is one of our favorite bottles of the day. It's a little miniature sample H.J. Heinz Company from Pittsburgh. And it's almost like a little ice blue color, real kind of pretty. But you can see it's nicely embossed on the sides. And that was probably for a, you can see the paneled shoulders there, slope shoulders. Just like some of the larger bottles that would have had, you know, like horseradish or some kind of a food product. And that's like a $40 bottle. Real nice one. And an amber Stinson and Peacock from Buffalo, New York. Looks kind of like a medicine, but that's a shoe polish or a boot blacking bottle. And it's a $20. Found a couple of these. The Mother's Friend from Bradfield Regulator Company from Atlanta, Georgia. That's hand blown. 1890s. That was a female specific for women. And it's a $25 bottle. Alright, we come down here to the lower shelf. Got a little Horlicks malted milk from Racine, Wisconsin, an older hand blown with the ground lip on that one. Nice boldly embossed. Alright, and then one of our best bottles of the day for sure, a Folian White from Springfield. And that is one of the
top 3 rare hutches from Springfield, Illinois. And I've only dug 1 or 2 of these in all my years of digging, so that was kind of a thrill to dig that. Foley and White, it's 1890s. They were only in business a year or two in the 1890s. This one's a lot more common from Springfield. M.A. Fisher, Springfield, Illinois, and you probably can't see it very good. I apologize again. But it is a nice hand-tooled hutch soda. The DOC glassmaker's mark there. Dominic O. Cunningham out of Pittsburgh. It's probably in the late 1880s, early 1890s. Fisher. Alright. And it'd be worth about $25. The Foley and White would probably be over $100 because they're a scarce bottle. Charles Golden, New York. Prepared mustard, none genuine without our label. You can see there, nice boldly embossed, hand-blown mustard bottle. That's $20. Here's Paul's insulator he found. It's got some nice iridescence. It says W. Brookfield. I think it's 45 Cliff Street, New York. It's embossed on the front there. It's threaded, but it's an older one. It's definitely an 1870s insulator. We never found any more there, but we hope maybe we can go back and hit some more. And this is absolutely our coolest thing of the day. It's a glass advertising sign, which maybe you can see it a little bit. It says Moorline's Fine Beers on Draft. And it's etched into the back of it. We didn't clean it up very good, so you might be able to see it a little bit there, but Moorline's Fine Beers on Draft. And it's got the old bevel edges, and you can see it had a couple little holes there on the top where it can be hung up. See if I can show that a little bit better. See, there's one right here drilled into the glass, and there's one there hung up from a chain. But it would have had wood around it. We actually found some of the wood, but it was just rotten. We couldn't preserve it, but you can see the nice bevel edges on there. It's got a couple little chips up here, but anyway, it's not too bad though. So that's a real nice find. We don't really know is the value. It's probably at least a couple $100 though. Alright, and unfortunately this one's got a big chip out of the lip. FC Lang, Chicago. Nice monogram on the bottom, but and glassmaker's mark, A&DHC. And it's got an applied blob top, but like I say, it was chipped. I didn't chip it, it was already like that, had iridescence in the chip. But yeah, that'd have been a nice bottle. Alright, got a few others here. We got a nice little horseradish bottle. We dig those in the jug dump. I just thought I'd show that similarities. We got 3 hand-blown snuff bottles, and they got dots on the bottom of it. From what I've told, that tells the strength of the powdered tobacco that was in these. And that one has 2. This one's got 3 little dots, you notice. And then this one also had 2. So yeah, anyway, got 3 of those. This was a jar. Paul dug this out. Unfortunately, it's not nothing on it, not bottom or otherwise, but it is hand blown with a ground lip. And I left this band, what's left of it. It was tin. It's all rusted. You can see it had like little ribs around the top of that band. I've seen those bands before, and you can just see a little piece of the milk glass liner that went over the top there. So didn't get enough to see what it was, but yeah, that's too bad. Wish that had been something embossed, but alas. And here's my chamber pot. It had a big rusty spot in there, and you can see it came through it, created that problem there. And it's an American made one, I believe. You know, most of the English ones, they'll have English Staffordshire marks or something. But it's got a little decoration there by the handle. But it's cool that it was laying right on the very bottom of that first Privy that we dug. And there's a couple blob beers. This one's unembossed, but yeah, we brought it home. It's got an applied blob top, so you can see just one little dot on the bottom. And this one here is a West Side Brew Company, Chicago. Hand tool blob top. Big letter A on the bottom of it. Now these are pretty common in our area. but it's still over a $20 bottle. We got a few other little things here. We got 3 of these ammonia bottles. See, this one's kind of like a darker aqua, almost a green. And we got 2 of these that said IGCO on the bottom. How well you can see that, if you can even focus on that. It's got IGCO in a triangle. That's Illinois Glass Company out of Alton. It's from the 1890s. This one has a glassmaker's mark on it that I'm not familiar with, TGCO. And when I tried looking that up, it's not listed. Maybe somebody can help us out what that might be. TGCO. But it's the same age as these other. It's 1890s. Maybe even early 1900. But they're all hand blown. Yeah, we got a few other little knickknacks, a little copper brass piece, and the bottom of something had like almost a star on it. And this is a broken lamp. You can see it, just the top of it, but I don't know if somebody can make something out of that. It's got a big chip out of the rim too. And then broken glass. And Chesbro Manufacturing Company, a little salve jar, cold cream, some kind. And that lid and that pretty blue glass. Wouldn't that have been nice? It was pretty, a big chunk out of it, but somebody could maybe use that for something. Alright, and then we got a JoJo flask right there, a little half pint whiskey flask. And here's some little personal things. There's a caster and wheel, and there's a spoon. There's an old, what's left of an old straight razor. You see the old black celluloid thing on it. And here's a black hard rubber enema tip or douche tip. Okay, and there's a bone stem to an old tobacco pipe, old smoking pipe. See, that's a mouthpiece that would have went into the base of an old clay pipe. We never found the rest of it. And this is that one doodad. We're not really sure what it is. It looks like it had a little copper wire or something ran through it. And a lamp pendant, hang off a lamp, hanging lamp of some kind. Got a couple marbles we found laying there. And some buttons. I don't know if that's a little ring, what that thing is. Here's a stopper. It says Majeska tooth powder around that one, around the top of it. Still got the cork in there. It was in a broken bottle. A couple Paul's ink bottles he found. A little nice little aqua one. And a real crude hand-blown Diamond Ink Company. And last but not least, this was in one of them bottles that came out. It was in the wash. And it's an Indian arrowhead. I don't know if you can see it, but that's an actual true arrowhead there. They always call them arrowheads. A lot of them ones that are 3 and 4 inches long, they were actually not arrowheads. They were probably spear points or knife blades or something. But that's what an old arrowhead would look like. They're a little small, not very big, but makes you wonder whether somebody would actually had been shot with an Indian arrow and they dug that out of them or something at a later time. I like to think about that kind of thing anyway. So that's an interesting little point there, the Indian arrowhead. All right, well that's about all we got, but it was a good day. We're thankful. A whole lot better than that last one we had in that last video. But we thank you for watching anyway. It may not be the best, but we just show what we get, whether it's good or bad. That's privy digging for you. And we want to give a special shout out to a good friend of ours, Les, and his daughter Lisa out in Taunton, Massachusetts. And Lisa had written us, emailed us, talking about her dad. And, you know, we're all getting older. And Les was mentioning that back in the 1960s, he used to go scratching for bottles. And I thought that was so cool because that's when I started in the 60s when I was a kid. And that's exactly what I referred to it as, and most of us that were digging bottles, we called it scratching. I'm going out scratching, man. And we'd go out in the woods and creeks and hills and hollers, and that's what we called it. We didn't call it digging so much as scratching. We had like a little potato fork or little scratchers, and we'd scratch around, and you know. But God bless you, Les, and keep on scratching, brother. You know, that's what we're doing. We're just scratching and doing what we can. So we want to thank everybody. We thank the people that's been buying a lot of bottles from us through our eBay stores and Paul's. It's called Look What I Dug. And you can get a hold of Paul at diggingprivies@gmail.com. And I don't know if I'll have this at the end or not, but and Shelley and I, our store is called Digger Dave's Bottles and Treasures. They're on eBay, and you can get a hold of us also. Our email is, I'll have it at the end. It's easier to show you than to tell you. But we want to thank you for all of your support and for watching, being patient with us. We hope that we can get some more digging. Shelley got called into work on a big job, so she's busy right at the moment, but she'll be back soon as she can. We're going to keep doing some privy digging videos. You've seen enough of the dump. We'll be back digging in the dump too, but we're going to be showing some privy videos, and we just especially ask for prayers for those people that have lost loved ones in this COVID pandemic, those that are sick, those that are recovering. Our thoughts and our hearts are with you and our troops, and those people that are left behind over there in Afghanistan. We haven't forgotten about them, and let's keep them in our prayers and our thoughts. And let's get out here and enjoy this weather. It's beautiful, and thank you all of you for watching. We love you, and we will see you in the next video.